Welcome aboard. After years cruising the North Pacific, we are embarking on a journey south to warmer waters. This is our story day by day as we explore Mexico's beautiful Baja coast. Come along and experience daily cruising life as we do. Good morning. Time for breakfast.
Just a little breakfast. I think Rosie's German heritage is coming out in that breakfast selection. I was going to walk around here though in this and show you. So we've been asked, do you guys have an ice maker? And the answer is kind of, a little bit. We just have a little portable Magic Chef ice maker. I think it's from Walmart, frankly. That you plug in, put water in, makes ice. It doesn't keep the ice frozen, so you got to put it in we put it in a gallon Ziploc in the freezer. So no built-in ice maker on Sea Venture, though it's something we've gone back and forth about. And we each have our own opinion, and you can see whose opinion won out because there's not a built-in ice maker. But anyway, this is our ice maker. When we're done, we put it away. It actually works just fine, and I no longer can justify that we should have a built-in ice maker any longer.
Jim is putting in the center curtain. We had put the isinglass up and let a nice breeze in. Yeah, it works out really well. And the breeze was great, but and the cats have stayed on board, which has been really good. But we're going to take off now and go for a walk to the grocery store, and there's a Walmart there. We need some supplies we need, and we need to keep these little buggers inside. So
yeah, it should be fun. Everyone says to Uber there because it's an hour-long walk, but we're going to walk because we like getting off the boat and walking some. So let's go. While Rosie works on the path, here's the inner part of the marina, another big section with boats. Big, huge sailing cat here. And then you'll see a whole bunch of these guys here. Small sport fishing boats with 5 outboards on them. Here at the marina entrance, there's a gated entry with a guard there that checks everybody coming in. And then leaving the marina, this is the walkway to the main road. Out to the main road where the marina entrance is. And it's another guard guy kind of here. And this one they keeping ropes across the entry that the guy has to lower for vehicles. Couple of roundabouts and ooh, let's go find our way. As we're walking along here, this beautiful like palm tree lined roads. Here's another traffic circle full of cactus and artwork in the middle. Well, here we are at the second roundabout. We've come across the one with the artwork in the middle. It says Puerto Los Cabos, which is the name of the marina. So this is the actual entrance to the main marina complex here. All right, walking in town. We're by the school and all the kids are out. Kind of cool.
And it's Valentine's Day.
It's Valentine's Day, so lots of them have balloons and flowers. And one thing you notice here, if you look close, all the kids are wearing masks in school. I think that's still required here in Mexico. Anyway, lots of fun.
We just passed the school down the road that way a bit. We're walking our way up to the Soriano and the Walmart, which is up this road. We saw this little place and thought, yeah, it might be fun to catch some lunch before we, go
At the store. And one more thing before you turn off the camera. I want to say about the kids at the school, and because it's Valentine's Day, the boys are like all lined up buying flowers. It's very cute, very precious. I think it's like a middle and high school age, but it just kind of reminded me of a kind of a bygone era in the US. to see all these young boys buying flowers and little candies, wrapped candies. It's very cute anyway, to see these teenagers doing this on Valentine's Day. Ordered our drinks and got some chips and pico de gallo and
All kinds of good stuff.
yeah, we have lunch coming.
It looks so funny there. There we go. That looks good. It's actually a sparkling lemonade, not a margarita, but that's okay.
All right, put the camera down.
Jim's busy. He's getting to work. Lunch, complete with a nicely stacked pile of French fries and a burrito over here, has arrived.
My flank steak burrito looks great. Back aboard Sea Venture, back from lunch and our walk and Walmart, and let me show you what we got at Walmart. Pretty standard groceries, right? Some cereal, 3 boxes of cookies, some bread, pineapple, fruit, some other little mixture stuff, a little bit of meat. And then if I swing around here into the pilot house, case of Modelo. We'll try that beer for a while. And then if you guys remember when Rosie was working on the build, you guys, several of you mentioned, don't you have a little wet dry vac? And I told you in some comments that I used to, but it broke and died on us coming down the California coast. So I replaced our little shop vac with a 1 gallon. This will be reserved for wet only. We have a bigger shop vac that's for dry, and I don't like mixing the two. I don't like going back and forth. It just makes a big mess to me. So now we have our little dedicated wet backpack.
Hi guys.
Hey, good morning. Hopefully everybody had a great Valentine's. This is Rosie's day to fly home, but her flight's not till later this afternoon. So we saw online that on the other side of the marina, if we walk all the way around, is a boat yard that has a marine store. So that's like a candy store for me. So we're going to walk over to the marine candy store and see what we can find. We got a couple fun things we might want to grab. We'll see. Hey, we're up by the marina office before we go on our walk, and a lot of people have asked about this whole checking in and out with port captains. And as you recall, we checked in Ensenada when we arrived in Mexico, then we checked out of the port of Ensenada with the port captain, got our officially stamped Zarpe for the next port, which said we were going to Cabo. But in Cabo, we were only there for the weekend, and the port captain was closed. So now we're in San Jose del Cabo, and we talked to the marina office here. There is a port captain here for San Jose del Cabo. It didn't seem to be any big deal that the port captain was closed in Cabo, so we couldn't check in or out of there. Here, we don't really need to check in, but we do need to check out a couple days before we're going to leave San Jose del Cabo, because it will probably be requested by the port captain in La Paz, which is probably the next big city that we will be in. So anyway, that's what we learned. There's nothing to do right now, but we do need to check out, and when we check out, like before, they need passports, boat documentation, all that stuff. But we'll figure all that out when it's time to go.
And a letter from the marina.
Oh, and a letter from the marina that specifically states all of our charges have been paid. Without that, we're not going to get the Zarpe to leave San Jose del Cabo. Here we are in the back portion of the marina. This is the walkway going around the marina. This like 2-lane walkway, or divided walkway you might call it. I don't know. So we're going to walk around to the other side of the marina. They also have a golf cart and someone to drive you around available all the time as well. But today we're just going to walk. Here at the far side of the marina, around the fuel dock area. Here's a big boat, and if you can see in the middle, I'll zoom in for you. There's paravane system on a big, huge steel trawler. We found the marine store here at the yard.
It's the watering truck. They're watering the plants.
Probably can't see it through the palm trees, but that's not a bad thing, is it? Right there is Sea Venture at the dock. And we're at the cantina. Well, you're really dark. That's okay, though. We're at the cantina overlooking the Sea Venture in the marina.
Gracias.
Our lunch fish and chips have arrived. And I think sushi scallop roll is still on the way. The scallop hand roll. Wanted to circle back real quick on our visit to the marine store at the boatyard. It was small but compact, but had quite a bit of stuff, and definitely had like the stuff you would anticipate in a boatyard. I did get a new deck cleaning brush, a new chamois brush, and some life caulk that I wanted for a specific project, and a new cleaning pole for the deck brushes and stuff. My other one is a twist to extend, and it always likes to unscrew and when you don't want it to. And the fittings on the end screw on, and they like to loosen. And this has those little pin connector things, so that's the one I wanted. So that's what we got there at the marine hardware store. Well, good evening. Rosie's off to the airport, so that'll be a wrap for tonight. Tomorrow morning I'll start on the boat projects, and we'll see how we can do over the next few days working on those items. So wishing you no wind and flat seas, and we'll see you tomorrow.